Alright guys, so in today's video I'm going to be taking my One Piece manga. This is the first book in the series, selecting a random page and drawing from it onto this. Pretty simple idea. I'm only going to be using a Sharpie pen, so no erasing, and I guess we'll just call this the no erase challenge. This is the reference, random page we will pick. Now let's see how we should pick these. The pages are numbered, but I think I'm just gonna flip through and just stop on a page. So let's move this over here and let's get the reference. Ready? I'm closing my eyes and I'm just gonna go for this one. Oh my god, okay. Let's change this up a little bit. I think I'm just gonna look for a page that doesn't have a lot of text. That page is pretty dope. Let's see. Something that's not too crazy. I don't want to be drawing something too crazy. Let's do this one with Toby and Luffy. I like that page. That's nice. That'll look nice. Alright, so let's get straight into this. This should be fun. So I'm just gonna draw in some squares. Hopefully this pen isn't dead. And I think it is. Okay, yeah, this pen's dead. Let's see. Maybe this one is not dead. Pens just don't not be dead all the time. Yeah, that's a good pen right there. That's a juicy pen right there. I need to like figure out how to keep this from moving. Maybe put a plant on it. That's gonna help with one side but not the other. Okay, I'll just hold it. We're just doing this as we go. Okay, let's make sure y'all can see. Yep, okay, let's do this. We're just gonna go all the way up with that. This. Make sure they all fit. Here we go. This one's a little bigger. Sorry for my lines not being too straight. It's kind of hard since I can't hold the sketchbook because I gotta hold the book. Okay. That can go there. That works. There's gonna be a big box at the bottom that goes off the screen. Boop. Down here. Like that. Now I'm not gonna be doing all the text. I'm just gonna be doing the drawings. Let's see how quick I can do it too. There we go. Alright. So that's pretty much the layout, good enough. Let's start with this first page right here. So we're just gonna hold it like that, move this in the middle, and we're gonna start sketching. This is gonna be hard because it's a pen. Okay, so that's his arm, there. It's got a weird stance, like that. Shorts are going like that. There we go. His shirt is black. That's gonna take all my ink. Okay, there we go. Get his arm lines in there. Arm goes like this up to his head. With that line like that. Just like that. Black's kind of bugging me because it's not all the way filled in. Okay. That's his neck. His head comes here. I'm gonna draw the hat first, I think. I know I'm probably doing this all out of order, but let's hope it works. Go, make sure he doesn't lose his hat. Get his hair roughed in there. I also have to sit far away from the sketchbook so my head doesn't cover the camera recording, so up close this is probably not going to look too pretty, but I think so far it's okay. There we go, that's pretty much it. Add some lines. Add some of the soil and stuff. This back here is a tree. It also has a lot of lines and stuff. I'm doing this all in real time too, so you're gonna see how long this takes me to do this page using a reference. So that's always fun. You're gonna see how long it takes me to draw something. So that's a little nerve-wracking, but it's fine. We got this. It's starting to hurt my hand to hold this book, but you know, you do what you do. We do what we do. Maybe I do the text. I don't know. I'm just gonna do it. A lot of the text bubble takes up a lot of the art, so why not? Let's add in some of the tree leaves and stuff. Yeah, we're gonna do the text bubbles, I think. I think that could be cool. All right, first one done. On to the second one. And this one's just a face, so it shouldn't be too hard. Very weird face. This is gonna help me with my manga that I'm creating too. Check the playlist right here. I'm creating my own manga. I've been working on it behind the scenes a lot, so there will be a new video on that soon. I got a lot of characters drawn up and stuff, so be on the lookout for that. I got a lot of the writing done as well. I'm pretty happy with where the story is going so far. It's about a shapeshifter, and you'll see. And also, watch the playlist. I also talk about some of the early concepts that I was working on. Those glasses are not the best. He kind of looks like Pac-Man, but it's all good. We're doing it. Let's get some of the little sweat modules off of him. Or crying. I think he's crying. I'm not really reading this. I'm just trying to like figure this out without stressing myself out too much. Okay. I don't have any gray, so let's just add the hair. Here's the big bubble. Probably adding him too far up, but that's fine. Let's get his glasses. But yeah, like I was saying, I'm making my own manga. It's just me, so it's gonna take a long time, but I'm writing it, drawing it, I'm doing everything. It's my passion project right now, so I'm really happy with that. It's coming along pretty well, and it's been super fun to do. And like I said, I am documenting a lot of the process of it, so check out that playlist because that will show you some of the videos that I've made so far on it. Okay, so let's get this little bubble here. His hand. He's making a fist. Here we go. These glasses are really bugging me, but I can't erase, so it's all good. This is sniff. This text is gonna like screw me over, I feel like, because I'm not gonna be able to fit all this. Yeah, this is gonna look stupid. Great. And I'm nearsighted, so this isn't helping. That's fine. That's fine. Don't harp on it too much. Okay. There's a lot of text right here. But yeah, this is definitely going to help me when I start to storyboard my stuff out that I'm making. Some of the text won't be readable, but it's fine. Okay, so that's panel 2. I'm also doing this in the wrong order probably because I just started reading manga So I'm still getting used to going from right to left because I am American and we usually go left to right. But yeah, so that's been the most challenging part. And when I'm doing my manga, I'm not really sure. I guess I should do it traditional, but I'm not sure if I'm going to do that. I'm still working all that stuff out. Okay, so let's get all these little bubbles in here for the third panel. Definitely not gonna be able to get all that text in there, I don't feel like, but we will see. Also, sorry if the camera's shaking a lot. This table's kind of wobbly since it's sitting on carpet. Okay, so we're just gonna start with the text on this one. I never looked at it like that before. Now that I'm noticing it, all this is in caps. I don't know if like all mangas are capitalized. If so, that's gonna be pretty easy because I hate like I like using all caps because you don't have to really think about it too much. Okay, I'm just gonna make this a little darker, I think, around here. Okay, he's got another sniff bubble here for some reason. That's fine. Doesn't fit, but that's fine. Big glasses, get those in there. This is actually like really fun. I'm pretty glad I did this, honestly. This is helping me because like I get to see what other artists do, especially for manga and stuff. Okay, he's gonna have some more sweat here. Here comes. Here comes. Did I say Toby earlier? Is his name Kobe? Kobe. I believe it's Kobe. I might have been wrong earlier. My bad. If I said Toby, my bad. I was watching this other show where his name was Toby, I believe. So yeah, Kobe is what his name is. Get this nose. This one looks really good. I'm not gonna lie. I'm actually very proud of this panel right here. That's probably the best panel right there. That looks good. All right, fourth panel. This is taking a lot longer than I thought. I don't know how long it's been. 13 minutes in. That's not bad for 3 panels. All right. Get these bubbles in. Hopefully I can write small enough to get all this in. I probably shouldn't have did the words, to be honest, but I feel like that's just part of it that makes it really look like a comic. Okay, well, I'm not gonna be able to fit all those words in there, but close enough. Yeah, I'm gonna stop wasting a lot of time on the text. I'm just gonna kind of go for it and spend more time on the drawing. Okay, now I gotta draw a Luffy. Great. Go like this, that. That's pretty much how he looks right there. So here it comes like all the way up here. He's got little spikes and stuff. Down to there. That's all black. This is possibly going to be a long video, but I've really been wanting to try this, just to sit down and make a manga panel from one of my books as reference, just to kind of like get the feel for how to do it in the first place. And it is very fun. Let's see, gotta get this angle correct or it's gonna look kind of weird. A lot of, at least anime, looks kind of like not correct anyway, so I'm not too worried if it looks a little wonky, which it definitely will because my eyes are super watery right now for some reason. Okay, yeah, that's good enough. His mouth. Get some of these patch lines in here. And this is gonna be black as well. Another thought bubble here from Kobe. Dot dot dot. And this is very detailed, which is very annoying. So this is his hat. His hat. Alright, let's get that drawn in. We're gonna have to draw these fingers, which I'm not looking forward to. Good thing is, I think I made this panel too small, so we're just gonna. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. Good enough. Toby, I'm just gonna kind of block you in, my dude, because there's like a full body almost. We're just gonna hope for the best. Just a little rough sketch of Kobe. I keep saying the wrong name, I believe, but that's fine. Okay, yeah, he's just gonna be a rough sketch because he's tiny. Okay, yeah, that's good. That's good. His eyebrows are a little too big, but I'm happy with that. How long has it been now? 16, almost 17 minutes. And so far we've gotten 4 panels done. All right, didn't think it was gonna take this long. All right, let's try this panel. All right, so 2 full bodies. This should be fun. Not sure if y'all can see. Maybe if I zoom out a little bit. No, I don't want it to be all blurry. Well, it's okay. If y'all can't see the reference, then just know I'm looking at the reference. Let's see. This is gonna be very hard because full body, and I cannot erase or sketch. So I'm just kind of going in blind. But they're far enough away to where I don't think it matters if I make too many mistakes. So Luffy's just kind of standing there like this. It's a good thing his arms are basically just noodles. And he just wears a freaking vest. Okay. There we go. Get his hands in there. That's fine. Fine by me. I forgot his buttons, but it's too late for that. Let's get his rolled up, classic rolled up shorts on with some lines. Get his legs in. Luffy's a very noodly character, so honestly it's very easy to draw. He is wearing sandals, but he's so far away it doesn't really matter what they look like, I don't think. Alright, that's pretty good. Here's my boy Luffy right there. I'm fine with that. That's okay. Not the best, not the worst. Let's give him a little shadow. Now let's get Kobe's thought bubble over here. Made it a little too small, but doesn't really need to be too big. So is Kobe saying that is Luffy saying he wants to join the Navy? I'm confused in this. I don't think so. I still gotta get better at reading these. Okay, let's just keep going before I waste too much time. let's get Kobe's face in here, which is gonna be fun. Let's put him right here. He's yapping, get his little glasses on. He's got his little bowl cut haircut going on right here. That's probably way too big for his head, but you know, we make mistakes sometimes when we're not paying attention. It's just kind of, I can't see, everything's like shiny in here too from the lights, so that's not helping me at all. Okay, we're gonna speed it up a little bit because this is taking a little bit longer than I was hoping. So this is gonna be one of his shoes. This is gonna be one of his shoes. This is all gonna be black. Okay, so I made Kobe way too big in this. This is kind of hard because this panel is a little minimalist style because there's not much going on, but that's fine, that's okay. It's not the worst. Definitely not the worst. Okay, give him a little shadow as well. So they're both sitting, or both on the ground. Okay, that's not bad so far. Okay, now I can show you all this reference. This is gonna be fun. This is a giant reference. So we're just gonna take some of this and try not to take up too much room with it. I feel like some of this manga is like cut off, but I don't know, it's whatever. Spring. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fit this. I'm just gonna have to make it my own. Okay, I'm just gonna make it my own there because I could not fit all that in there. Well, I'm glad I went with this page because this is very, very difficult. Okay, so we're just gonna have this, some more down there. I'm just gonna leave out some words because there's a lot of words and I don't know, this is a thick pen, honestly. So let's see, how long has it been now? 23 minutes. I was not expecting it to take 23 minutes, not gonna lie. I don't know what I was expecting, to be honest. Okay, let's get his big dorky glasses in here. I'm not even sure if y'all can see me drawing this, but you know. There we go. Get some of this in there. Get some of this in there. We're gonna make him mad. Apparently Kobe sweats a lot. Is what I'm telling you. That's what I'm saying, at least. Okay, so that can go like that. That's fine. I really like the art style in One Piece. My favorite art style in anime, at least, is Spy Family. I really like Spy Family, even though at some points it doesn't look the best. Like the villains and stuff in that show are great because their eyes are just like, they look dead almost. Like they're just huge round pupil and like small pupils. It's just creepy looking dudes. Like the I forgot, Desmond, I think his name is. He looks creepy as shit. The kid's dad that's like trying, the whole plot of the story is to get that dude basically. That dude looks creepy as shit. Okay, Kobe's gonna have like a 12 head forehead on this, but it's fine. didn't really make up for how. Here, I'll add him a little hairline. Maybe that'll help him. Kind of. Not really. That's fine. That's fine. I should have made the glasses bigger, but, you know. It's a learning experience. Some of the panels look better than others. Let's draw this gigantic freaking yelling mouth. The teeth. Get a little snaggle there, snaggle there. Teeth in here. Draw his tongue. Teeth here. I love how anime draws like teeth and stuff too. Okay. Do this. Color all that in. It's not gonna look the best, but like I said, it's a good fun exercise to do, to learn anime and manga style and stuff like that, and it's just fun in general. So always have fun when you're making art. That's how you get burnt out, is when you don't have fun making art. And yeah, okay, I'm gonna say that's good enough, even though I don't like that panel at all. It's my least favorite panel. And here's the last panel. It's just Luffy saying the Navy. Well, I should say first panel, maybe. I don't know. I need to learn how to read manga. Apparently. Gotta teach myself how to read again. I believe it goes from like here, but I could be wrong. Let me know down below. Let's get Luffy drawn in here. So he's just a straight on figure, so I don't see that being hard, but you know, the way things are going with these last panels, I'm kind of rushing them because I don't really want to do this anymore at the moment, and I am actually getting pretty hungry. So you're gonna see that in the artwork at the end, because I am screwing all of this up. But it's whatever. It's just a fun video. Okay. Let's get this hat in. It's gonna go like this. This. I don't even know what I'm looking at anymore. I'm so like hungry and tired right now. I don't think I'm doing this right at all. Okay, let's get his ears. That's fine. This is gonna look so stupid. This is gonna be the worst Luffy I have ever drawn. I am so sorry to put this on the internet. I don't know what I did with his face. Okay. Give him that face, I guess. Like that. Little nose. Yeah, this looks so stupid. Eyes. Maybe if I add the hair in, he won't look as stupid, I'm hoping. But he probably will, because I really jacked up his face. Let's just get that hair there. Sharpen that up a little bit. More of a messy hair look, because I really messed that up. Okay, and so far it's coming along, I think. So we're gonna put like his spiky hairs through there. Okay, so far I'm not hating Luffy as much as I was a minute ago. I think this is okay. It's not the best Luffy I've ever drawn, but not the worst, I'm sure. Well, I think it is the worst, but it could definitely be better. Black in here for his vest. Alright, I absolutely hate this Luffy, but he is my boy, and yeah, that's him. There it is. I drew a page from my One Piece manga book. I guess basically just let me know down below what y'all think of it, if I did a good job. It took me 30 minutes to do a whole page, so that's making me worried about my own, because I'm gonna have to sketch and draw everything myself, but it's fine. I don't expect it to be done anytime soon, and yeah. Alright, so we're back at it again today. I'm going to be taking a page from my One Piece manga, first book in the series, and I'm going to be drawing it into my sketchbook, so I'll be using it as reference. Today I'm going to be looking for a full page, so it's going to be mostly like one big artwork, and then maybe if I could find one with like 2 panels. If not, just 1 panel should be good. I want to get very detailed, so I'm going to be using a pencil this time, and then going over it with a pen. I had that suggested in the comments of the last one, and I just want to say I appreciate everyone again for the first version of this video that I did, the first page. It's at, I think, 16,000 views, which is like my biggest video ever, and I'm so happy for that. It's just a random idea I had, and I'm very excited to keep doing this, because I have a lot more manga over here that I can do too, and I'm still collecting here and there. I've almost read all of this one so far since the last video, and also a quick update on One Piece. I think I'm on episode 230 now. So I'm getting there. I've taken a long break from watching it because I got kind of burnt out on it. But yeah, so let's get straight into this. Let's find the page that we want to do to draw into this. Okay, so we're going to look for the page now. As I said, I really want to find a full page artwork this time. I'd like to tackle that. So let's see. I'd like to find one with Zoro. That would be best. And actually this one could be perfect. Yep, we're definitely gonna go with this one. And it is a 2 panel, so that's pretty good. So I'll get a little bottom drawing as well. And yeah, the hardest thing is keeping this flat, but as the aesthetic of the video, I want the book. I know I got a comment on the last video saying to use a laptop as reference, which I usually do, or I use my phone as reference, but in this case, I'm using my phone to film, and I think it just looks better showing off the book. Okay, so yeah, we're gonna start with this horizon line at the bottom here that I drew in. Sorry, that was just me adjusting the lighting, because the lighting of the tripod I have mounted to my desk was showing up, and it was very annoying. So get a little bit more professional in here. Do y'all like my pink pencil? This time I am using the pencil. I took that suggestion. I think that was from the Chainsaw Man manga book that I did last. But yeah, so we're gonna sketch all of it in, and I'm gonna erase here and there, but I feel like ultimately I'm not gonna erase like a crazy amount. And we're also just kind of freehanding this, so we're not gonna like sketch in any of the anatomy. We're just gonna kind of follow our eyeballs and look at the page like I do. And yeah, so this is all gonna be in real time. I'm not sure if I already said that or not. Like the first One Piece one, let me know if y'all like it better in real time, where I don't do any fast edits or skips or anything, or if you like it more like the Chainsaw Man manga, which will be linked up above. If y'all like that style better, which I kind of fast forwarded and added music to it instead of talking over it or just talking while I'm drawing. But yeah, so this is coming out pretty well. I think I am going to add music here and there, because I don't really want to be talking for about 40 minutes while drawing this. But yeah. Okay, so right here I am working on his shirt and top half of his body. Lower half I'm pretty happy with. I think it's really gonna pop once I start filling in the black. That's gonna make it look so good. Like I'm so excited to do that and add all the inking layers and everything. But yeah, this is like a really cool composition to begin with, and I love One Piece's art. I know a lot of people don't like some of the early One Piece art, but honestly I just love it. It's like art doesn't have to be perfect, and the way that Oda does it, it's like it's not great, but it's also like amazing. I don't know, I love it. It's not perfect, but it's a style basically. Like he has his style, and I just, it's great. It took me a while to get back to it, but I've definitely been getting inspired from y'all's comments and how much you love the first drawing that I did from the manga, and I just definitely really wanted to get back in my art studio and make another one, because it was super fun just like chilling and drawing and talking a little bit, and I don't know, I'm just trying to get better at drawing manga and just looking at manga so that I can get a feel for my own style with it as well. I mean, I kind of already have my own style. I haven't really showed y'all yet because I've been doing a lot of behind the scenes stuff on my own manga. I just don't really want to spoil anything from my own manga because I'm not sure what I'm gonna do with it yet. Like if I want to like publish it or sell it, or yeah, I'm not sure really, or I need to make my own website and stuff like that. But at the moment, you know, financially I can't afford to make my own website and stuff like that. But you know, I'm just, it's also a passion project. It's something I wanted to do ever since I got into anime and manga when I was a kid. And yeah, well, I should say anime because I'm just now kind of getting into manga more. I read a lot of comic books when I was younger and stuff like that. I never really got into manga or drawing anime, but I watched a lot of anime, if that makes sense. Okay, so I think we got Zoro pretty much complete. I'm gonna start on the bottom panel now with Luffy looking over at him. I'm gonna start with the straw hat, of course. And yeah, so I really like how Zoro came out. He looks a little wide, but honestly I think once I add all the line work and the black inking and stuff, it'll all come together, honestly. I really like this angle of Luffy from behind. I've been doing a lot of studies of manga and anime art, and a lot of angles of faces and heads and stuff, and I've recently gotten a little bit better at this angle where it's like 3/4 from behind view, and it's not the easiest, but the ear is like really what sells it and stuff like that. So I think this came out pretty cool so far, honestly. I'm liking this this whole composition, as I said before, and I really think that this will be better than the first page that I did, since I'm sketching it in. Honestly, I haven't erased much so far, like I planned on, so I'm pretty happy about that. So still kind of a no erase thing, but I'm erasing here and there. Definitely could have just started with a pen, I feel like, but trying something different each time, you know, it's fun. Switch it up a little bit so I don't get bored of it or get boring to y'all for y'all to watch. And yeah, so this Luffy's coming out pretty good so far, honestly. Just gonna draw some of these lines here for the arm. I'm shading in some spots that are gonna be black. I think that would help me later, just in case I prop up the book for reference, because I don't want to hold the book the whole time. It is pretty hard holding the book and then sketching on a sketchbook that kind of just moves around here and there, but it's also making me hold the pencil a little better, because I get a lot of hell for holding the pencil the way I do, and that's just always how I have held a pencil. I've tried to change it a little bit, but there's not much I can really do about that because it's just muscle memory at this point. But I am finding that holding it further back kind of helps, so I like that. Everybody has their own different way of drawing, different way of doing anything. So I mean, you know, everybody's gonna do things differently, and if it works for you, it works for you. You know, don't let anyone tell you to. I mean, there's constructive criticism. You know, like you can take it and see if it works better for you, but if it doesn't, then just stick with what you know. You know. You know. So yeah, we got Luffy in, we got the speech bubble in. It's coming along. I'm gonna draw the fence back here. There's some buildings and stuff. Now that I'm looking at this bottom panel while I'm drawing it, it's like a lot more detail than I thought it was. So I'm gonna draw these fence posts in, and I cannot wait to ink this. Okay, so now that that is all finished, the sketch, we're gonna take my Prisma marker in, and this is one of those chonky ones, so we're just gonna like fill in some of the areas, outline them, and I think this is really where it's gonna come together. Right now, I'm pretty happy with how it came out, but honestly, I feel like the blackout, like fill-ins, are what's gonna give it that huge pop. And I'm just really hoping this comes out pretty good. I feel better about it so far than I do the first time I did it, so that's a plus. Okay, so we're about 30 minutes in now, and I got a lot of the fill-ins done so far, and I am loving how this is coming out. It looks pretty great. I got the manga book propped up in front of me, and that's where that shadow is coming from, I think, but it's definitely helping me so I don't have to hold the manga page while I'm doing the coloring, because that would be really hard. But yeah, this is coming out amazing. Like, I'm very impressed with myself. I hope y'all like it. and we're just adding some thin outlines, as y'all could see, to some of the thinner line work areas where I didn't want to do the chunky marker. Also, I did forget a part down there that I'm gonna have to fill in later once I'm done with this. I also forgot that I have I got a manga pen set, and I really should have used that. So maybe in the next video I'll use that, because I completely forgot I got that. It's like micron markers and stuff. It's like specifically for manga and anime. I should have kept the box because I'm not sure what's for what, but I'm sure we can figure that out. That's where I got my pencil without the eraser. I love that pencil. It has helped me learn anatomy so good, because like if you're learning anatomy, it's best, I feel like, for me anyway, to not have an eraser on your pencil, because if you make a mistake, well, like I try to not be, but I want my stuff to look really good and I'm a perfectionist. Couldn't say that for some reason. And having an eraser just honestly didn't help me for sketching, so I just needed to learn to sketch and learn anatomy. So that's what helped me. I mean, if you're like that, then, you know, I would definitely suggest that. So now we're adding some shading, as you could tell with the line work. I thought that was pretty cool. So far this is looking like really cool. Like, I'm so excited about this. I just want to do another one right after this, but alas, I cannot. It's gonna be like a 50-minute video so far, so yeah. We're adding in the post, and yeah, I think I'll come talk again. Sorry, I was just making sure that line was right. I'll come back to talk when it's getting closer to being done. Okay, so now I'm just adding the rest of the text in the speech bubble, and after that, I think we're gonna be done with this. Honestly, like, I am so happy on how well this is coming out so far. So it's kind of hard to write. I should have probably sketched in the words, but I just kind of wanted to write it in. I'm not too worried about the words. It's kind of just a placeholder to just make it look like the original. I mean, I could just do thought bubbles or speech bubbles and no words, but I feel like without the words, it's not gonna look that much like the page. But honestly, that came out pretty good just now for writing it. Yeah, so there it is. This is amazing. I'm gonna show you all the reveal. For the first time, I'm gonna see them like side by side right after each other. Here it is, and let's look at the page. So this is the original page. We're just gonna jump straight into this one. Found the page right there, and we're just gonna see what happens. So in this one, I am gonna be changing it up a bit. I did get burnt out, and that's what took me so long to make another video, but I think this time I'm just gonna choose one panel from a page that I randomly select, and yeah, we'll keep doing panels for each video from different mangas and stuff, basically. So I think this way y'all get more videos. It'll be less burnout on me because I don't have to do a full page, because that takes anywhere from 40 minutes to an hour, maybe longer. Some of them take me like 2 hours. And yeah, so we're just gonna draw this top panel right here and figure it out. So yeah, basically my mental health hasn't been all there lately, and that's why I haven't really been posting or drawing in general. I drew for like a month straight, which I need to edit and make that video as well. I just haven't felt like doing anything art-wise or creative-wise recently. I'm not really sure. I feel like I just had a really big burnout period, which I haven't had one this long in a long time. So I am glad to be picking up a pen again and just drawing this panel. I also haven't really done too much watching of anime or reading mangas, honestly. I got kind of burnt out on that as well. So I just went full in too fast, and I think, you know, I still love it, of course, and the art style is amazing. I don't know, I just needed a break, I guess. But I'm glad to be back, and I hope most of the people that were watching me a couple months ago are still here and like this video. If you could, go down below and leave a like. Also, subscribe for more videos. I do have a lot of videos recorded for the most part. I just need to voice over them and edit them, basically. And I just, like I said, haven't been feeling like picking up anything recently. So I'm hoping to get some more videos out here soon, maybe like once a week. Possibly once a week, or maybe every other week, but I do want to get more videos out. I don't think I'll focus on shorts as much. I'll try to make shorts from some videos, but I think I just really want to focus on the long form content. And yeah, so I hope y'all like this panel. I'm just gonna cut to a little bit of a time lapse of this to make it go by a little faster, just a little bit, and I'll add some music in. And until the next one, much love and peace. we got any good pages in here. There's a lot of good ones so far. A lot of Zoro. Zoro's one of my favorite characters. Let's keep looking through here. Alright, that's a pretty good one. A lot of black area. Ooh, I like this one. I might have to go with this one. I really like that side profile. And it's very clean line artwork, so I think I'm gonna go with that one. Yeah, that one's pretty sick. Let's go with that one. Let's go with that one. I'm just gonna start. Okay. So we're just gonna start off with drawing the panel in. And like I said at the beginning of the video, I am only doing one panel from these pages, but that just means more videos and stuff and more variety, so I can do different mangas and get a video out every Wednesday. I'm trying to get a video out every Wednesday for y'all so I can stay more consistent, and this makes it to where it's a shorter format, more easy to manage for me, and I can just edit it real quick and stuff. So yeah, I'm going straight in with a pen like I usually do. Adding in the text first, because why not? I do really like this design. It's very clean. The line art has not too much, well, not any blacks really, other than the plink plink plop part. That's the most black that's in this, in her mouth. But like, yeah, this part I thought looks really cool, and I'm pretty happy I'm gonna start with this. Hopefully I don't mess it up since I'm going straight in with my pen. I have done a few types of these videos drawing from a manga where I sketched it first with a pencil, and I just prefer to do it with a pen because these aren't going to be perfect. It's kind of just something fun to do, a cool, fun video to kind of chill to. I've had people say in the comments that they like to draw along with me, or just draw anime or manga, or just sketch in general while they're listening to me or watching this. So I appreciate all of you, of course. It's really cool imagining someone just watching my videos. A lot of people said that my voice is pretty soothing, so that's pretty cool, because I honestly, I mean, I think everybody hates their voice, but you know, it's pretty common. So we're just gonna start off with the side profile. I kind of didn't do the angle correctly, but like I said, these aren't going to be perfect. I'm just drawing from the reference of the book, and also I have to hold down the book because I lost my clip that I got recently, so that kind of sucks. But honestly, it's fine. It works, you know. So just draw the line right here for the chin. I messed up a good amount on the chin, but I think I can save it if I just add the neckline in where I made that weird curve line at, hopefully. And yeah, so far I'm not too disappointed on how this is coming out. It's it looks pretty good so far. Like any video, it could be better, but you know, it's just a fun thing to do, you know. I definitely recommend anyone watching this video right now to just, if you have any manga books or comic books or any illustrated media or book or anything, you can get a picture off your phone, just draw from it, and honestly, it makes you a better artist. You just use reference. Every artist uses reference, and it's how you grow, and it's a really fun way to just start drawing if you're in a rut and can't think of anything to draw. Just draw things that you like or things that you see. Pretty much. I mean, all famous painters and stuff painted from things that they saw and stuff. So yeah, I don't know where I'm going with that, but you know, just trying to be motivational, I guess. So we're drawing these tears in. I really wish I would have tilted her head more. I accidentally, I don't know, I guess the way I'm looking at it, I had my head crooked, so it looked like her head was more straight on, but I think it's fine. It'll be fine. Once we add all the hair and the rest of the text, I think this will all come together, honestly. So I can't remember if I told you at the beginning to leave a comment, but disregard that if you want. You can leave a comment down below if you want me to do more One Piece mangas. I have, let me see, I think I have up to 8, the 8th book. So if you could recommend any of the 1 through 8 One Piece manga books I could find a good panel from, or I can look it up online too with what's it called? I haven't used the app in forever. The Shonen Jump app, I think. Yeah, you can read them on there. I don't think I have it paid for anymore, but I'm sure I can get like some references from something. So far I like this, but I did mess up a lot on her chin, and I am I kind of hate that, but you know, like I said, going in with a pen, so there's gonna be mistakes, and it's fine, you know. It's just a sketch, it's a doodle, it's not my own original art. I'm just doing a reference, and it's just a good exercise, you know, good fun art exercise. It's really made me want to start drawing again, because for a while now I have not wanted to draw. If you've watched my recent videos, that's why I haven't been uploading. I just haven't been wanting to draw or anything. So like I said, I definitely recommend just finding a book, drawing from it, or whatever, you know. It definitely helps. Definitely brings that artistic inspiration back, basically. Yeah, I also forgot to mention, I've taken a big break on watching the One Piece manga, or not manga, anime. It's just, I haven't been into watching TV, to be honest. I watch YouTube a good amount, but I just haven't wanted to watch anything long form or anything. And I know they're coming out with the new One Piece anime, like it's like a different studio that did Attack on Titan and something else, I believe, but they're making like a remastered version, I guess, and it's like simplified or like summarized. So I'm kind of waiting on that so I can just watch that. Maybe that'll be better. I don't know. It's just really slow. Like, I love One Piece, but it's really slow, and I try to skip arcs, but I just kind of got drained from watching it, not gonna lie. I've been watching some other ones like Sakamoto Days on Netflix, and Jujutsu Kaisen. I still haven't finished that. I think I have like 2 more episodes so far, unless they have a new season, I'm not sure. But yeah, in my lifetime I will finish One Piece. I'm excited for the live action too. I think that's supposed to come out the end of this year, maybe next year. I think it's next year. Chopper looks pretty cool in that, so yeah. Okay, so going in with these lines for the hair and stuff has really, I don't know, it's like an optical illusion, but it's made me forget about some of the mistakes I've made. It looks a lot better, in my opinion. I mean, if you just don't look at the other side where the actual drawing is, and then you look at my side, it's like, oh, that's all right, you know. It's not too bad. Could be worse, you know. Yeah. If anyone wants to know, I'm using Micron pens. I believe that's how you pronounce it. They had a Manga set of pens, so it comes like a brush pen and this fine tip pen, all this other stuff. I'm just not using it. I've used them before, but yeah, it's really nice, honestly. It gets really good fine lines. My lines are very wobbly, and I think that's from me not drawing in a long time, but you know, it's whatever. Not too bad. Alright, well, I think that's really all I have to talk about while I'm drawing this, so I'm just gonna finish up this drawing and add some music so y'all can see the rest of it come together. And I appreciate everyone that's been watching my videos, that's been watching this video. If you made it to the end, thank you so much. Subscribe if you like this video, leave me a like if you like this video, and again, thank you so much for watching, and until the next one, peace.